perfect. Right guys, so we saw from that swing at the opening of the video, lovely and effortless, hopefully some good speed, some good power, great control, and that for me is what more and more golfers are after, that lovely effortless swing. Right then guys, welcome down to Ali Taylor Golf. I'm down here at Lytham Golf Academy, and today's video is going to be how we're going to get you making that effortless swing that creates everything that we're looking for with a golf shot. Couple of major issues that I think really cause that for guys, that stop them being effortless. Certainly their practice swing normally feels loads better than the actual swing, but let's get into the video. Let's help you understand what you may be doing wrong, but most importantly, what you need to do to create that effortless golf swing. Right then guys, so like we've said, everybody wants to have that effortless swing. And if you look back over golf, you know, people, for me, like Ernie Els, just effortless, but massive amount of power, hits it a long way. And there's a lot of guys out there now who, Cameron Champ's a great modern example, doesn't look like he puts anything into the swing, but just generates such speed and power in his swing, moves the ball a huge distance. So we saw with the first swing, hopefully, on this video, how effortless my swing looked. Now, predominantly what I tend to see more with golfers is that even if they get into a good setup position, so I see a lot of golfers putting a lot of physical effort in there, and I think the key there is the practice swing generally looks effortless. So the first mistake golfers, in my opinion, make is that a lot of their focus is on trying to hit the ball hard. So what they tend to do is they get set up quite decently, make a reasonable backswing, but then it's all about trying to hit that golf ball hard. We see a lot of tension go into the golf swing, really tighten up, and that actually robs us of speed, robs us of strike, control, and it's just generally not a good thing. So I think the key thing is we need to get you focused on what you're doing during your downswing in your golf swing to keep you focused on the movement, and the golf ball gets in the way because the beauty with golf is that's a stationary ball. Now that then moves me on to what I think golfers do particularly poorly to start their downswing. So once they get to the top of the swing, you tend to see with a lot of golfers that it's very upper body related, and it tends to be either shoulders, arms, really going that way. But all the best players in the world actually start their downswing from their feet up. And what we're able to do then is, as we start with our feet, the energy transfers through our legs, into our hips, into our torso, into the arms, and finally into the club. So that's where we're able to build energy during the golf swing to get this moving as quickly as possible. So for a lot of guys, it's a concept that they've heard of, but they maybe struggle to get a feel of how to do it. And I think the best way possible is actually just initially to throw a ball. So you get there, stand even side on if you wanted, and you'll notice that even if you don't move your feet to begin with, as you move your arm back, you then push into that lead foot, then the body unwinds, then the arm, then we release. So very much like that. Now you do find some people initially will stand there and they'll just throw like that. And they'll notice that they won't be able to throw the ball very far. So initially just rehearse a little bit of that and get a feel as to how you use your feet. A majority of guys and girls that I see, women, will do that really, really well. So they actually already understand that concept and they have that feeling. So it's trying to take that feeling into your golf swing. So the first thing I would then say as a stepping stone is I'd hold the club with just the hand you would throw the ball with. Get your left arm out of the way and feel that you swing back, just a little swing, and feel like you're going to throw the club. Don't actually release it. And very noticeable how I kind of push into my lead foot, and it's almost that reaction that as I push, my hips go, then my body goes, arms last, and then club. So if you wanted to, it's not always easy if you're not used to this, but you can then just hit a couple of little shots just one-handed. It's not always easy to get the strike, so don't worry, but get a feel for how you use your feet. Then pop both hands on. Again, little swings to begin with. Get that feeling. That feels exactly the same as when I was going to throw a golf ball. So even with this reduced backswing for now, I'm going to feel how I use my feet to start my downswing. And you'll actually be amazed how far you'll start hitting it, even with that little swing. But like I said, it's really getting you focused on what you're doing in your golf swing now. I mean, even for me, that little swing probably only goes 15 yards short of a full swing. Then get yourself into that full swing. And as you reach in the top, that's when you want to feel like you start to use your feet in the downswing. And it is amazing how much speed and how far you'll hit the golf ball without trying to hit the golf ball. And that's the big key. Get your focus away from the ball. Use those feet, generate some power. And this is what all the guys out on tour are doing fantastically well. And this is why they're able to generate such distances by what looks such an effortless golf swing. Right then guys, so you can see there from the content of the video, a little bit of it is down to getting you focused on what you're doing in your swing rather than trying to hit the golf ball. And that still for me is the biggest issue most golfers have. Like I said, practice swing, there's no ball, so they're very focused on what they're doing, but they put the ball there, all the focus goes on the golf ball, so the swing changes. And that second part is definitely the fact that they actually start the downswing in the correct fashion, you know, very upper body related. So if we can get you swinging in the downswing from your feet up, that's going to help you generate more speed, more power without trying to hit the golf ball harder. Then you're going to have that effortless looking golf swing. You're going to hit loads of good shots and just generally make it easier and easier for you to play good golf. So guys, hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, like and share it, comment below, I'll get back to as many people as I can. If you don't currently subscribe, click the button, ring the notification bell, that way you'll find out when I drop a new video. Follow me on all my other social media platforms, all under Ali Taylor Golf. Hopefully catch up with some of you guys down here soon. Stay in contact.